Right, so we're just preparing breakfast for when I get back from fasted cardio and I'm starving. I can just wallop it down. So while I'm having my coffee, I like to do that. It takes 5 minutes or so to drink the coffee. Now, out in Marbella, in this lovely apartment, ain't got no cups, mugs, whatever. So we're using an old pot here, look, of some Critical Oats that Theo's was, and a filter. And I bought some, obviously, Starbucks coffee. So where there's a will, there's a way. So while that's doing this thing, I'm going to put together a breakfast. Now, breakfast starts off with steak. Boom. Look at them bad boys. So that's just over 200 grams. I think it's 220 grams of steak. I'm going to stick that on the old George Formby. Grill that off with some salt and pepper. With that, vegetables. I'm back with my asparagus. Now that's what I tend to have for breakfast if I'm training a bit later in the day. So steak and asparagus. Give it a couple of hours and then I'll move on to my pre-training meal, and that I will prepare as well now because I like to let oats and cream of rice and that set in the hot water. So I've boiled the kettle. Big bag of cream of rice, and I'll put 2 scoops of that, which is 100 grams of carbs, or just under 100 grams of carbs, but 100 grams of weight, into a bowl. Put the hot water on it, let it kind of do its thing and cement nice and thick. A little tip though, if you want it to sit even thicker, just add like 20 grams or so, a sprinkle of oats in there. I use gluten free, and that will hold it all nice and thick and stodgy. So it depends how you like your cream of rice. If you like it thin and watery, then don't bother. If you want like that thicker, sort of more texturous cream of rice, which when you're dieting, when the face is showing, then that's, you know, them textures and stuff mean the world. Probably not so much otherwise, you're just cramming food down. With that, I will have a white meat. So I normally have white fish fries at home, but it's a little harder to get hold of that here. However, we've got turkey. And I'm back with these massive turkey fillets. So they're lovely. Go to the supermarket out here, they grill up lovely, and they don't really go too dry because they're nice and thick, as you can see. So turkey's one of the leanest white meats. It digests pretty quick. I'll have that with, again, some asparagus or some spinach, salt and pepper, and then I'll have the cream of rice with a little bit of oats, almost like a dessert really. And then give it about an hour or so, and we're training.